This is an emergency broadcast issued by the Civil Aviation Authority. If you are expecting passengers from Flight 190, please step back from the arrivals gate. Do not make physical contact with anyone disembarking. Do not attempt to take them home. We repeat, do not greet, do not embrace, and do not acknowledge. This flight does not arrive once. It arrives everywhere. The confusion began like this. At 7:42 p.m., Flight 190 was recorded landing at JFK International Airport. Families cheered, cameras flashed, and a father swore he hugged his daughter as she walked through the glass doors. At 7:42 p.m., the exact same time, the same plane touched down in Los Angeles International Airport. Another family insists they picked up the same daughter. Same hair, same outfit, same words, "I missed you." By 8:03 p.m., Flight 190 had landed in 4 different cities. And in each city, passengers were greeted, photographed, and reunited. Each reunion felt real. Each family swears theirs is the truth. But all the stories are identical. Word for word, step for step, hug for hug. The flight tracking apps crashed under the weight of contradictions. Some phones showed the plane circling overhead. Others showed it parked safely on the tarmac. In one bizarre case, a passenger was tagged in a social media photo at O'Hare Airport, while simultaneously uploading a selfie from inside the same terminal in Dallas. Boarding passes collected at each airport carry the same names, printed again and again, like carbon copies. So the question is not, where did the plane land? The question is, which landing is real? Passengers have reported something stranger still. One woman swore she collected her luggage, hailed a taxi, and returned home. She unpacked her bag, fed her dog, and lay in bed. But at 11:14 p.m., she heard it again, Flight 190 now boarding. Gate C12. Her boarding pass was waiting on her kitchen counter, and when she looked out her window, she saw the plane descending again. Others say the announcements never stop. They land, they disembark, they reunite, and then the lights flicker, the ground shifts, and they are back in their seats, trays locked, the same flight attendant smiling at them. The same phrase whispered, "We'll be landing shortly." Some passengers admit they don't remember boarding at all, only the sensation of falling, and then the wheels hitting the runway, over and over, in cities they've never seen. The hardest part is for the families. Imagine standing at arrivals, waiting. The glass doors open, and your loved one steps through. They wave, they smile, they say, "I'm home." Now imagine getting the same text from them, from another city. A photo of them smiling at a different airport, suitcase in hand. The timestamps match. The voices match. The hugs feel the same. But one of them is not real, and no one can agree which one. Authorities attempted to isolate the passengers. But the more airports the flight landed in, the more duplicates appeared. Some families now claim to have 2 of the same relative living in their house. Both eat, both sleep, both insist they are the original. When asked, one mother said, "I don't know which version I'm tucking in at night, and I'm too afraid to choose." If you're listening to this transmission, you must remember, flights do not land in multiple airports. That is the truth we must hold. If you hear a knock on your door tonight, if your phone rings with an unfamiliar boarding call, if someone you love comes home twice, do not greet them. Do not ask questions. Do not count how many times they've returned, because the more you acknowledge them, the more the landings multiply. Flight 190 is still in the air. It always will be. It will keep descending, keep touching down, keep spilling passengers into places they were never meant to be. And if you ever see it listed on a departures board, if you ever hear the announcement echoing through an airport you're standing in, please, for your own sake, do not wait at the gate. Do not wave. Do not hug who walks through. Because when Flight 190 lands, it never really arrives. This concludes the transmission.